Alright, my SouFLoTV audience, welcome back to SouFLoTV once again. If it's your first time being here, I want you to go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below under the video if it is permitted to do so. If you're not permitted to do so, it is only because they don't want certain comments under the videos anymore. And YouTube is dealing with us shabby based on the comments that our audience members are leaving. So when you leave a comment, even though your intentions are good, if you put some profanity in there, or if you use certain words like MUR somebody, you know, when somebody get dashway, that's why I'm use the word dashway instead and them kind of thing there. Anyway, welcome to beautiful St. Ann. And this story is very I don't know if it's a but I'm going to give you a history about St. Ann before I go on, just so you have a feel for the place. So St. Ann is actually the largest parish in Jamaica, and it is situated on the north coast of the island in the county of Middlesex, roughly halfway between the eastern and the western end of the island. And it is often called the Garden Parish of Jamaica on account of its natural floral beauty. Its capital is St. Ann's Bay. St. Ann comprises of New Seville, the first Spanish settlement in Jamaica. That's something to know, because you know Jamaica was once colonized by Spain or the Spanish. So St. Ann is also known for popular and powerful personalities such as Marcus Mosiah Garvey, a national hero who fought against racism and inequality in the United States and in England. You know, Sir Marcus Garvey owned sell him out. Anyway, the late great Bob Marley is also a native to the parish of St. Ann. Bob Marley's birth home is in 9 Mile, reaching in the hills of the country, passing through town of Claremont. Bob Marley is known for his revolutionary music, echoing love, unity and equality and peace. There are a few of many others that are also from St. Ann that are now world famous. Just for sure you say St. Ann a place like that. Alright, so enough with the history lessons now, but I must say that Bob Marley and the great Marcus Mosiah Garvey must be rolling in their graves to see what has become, because St. Ann has had some very high profile issues in the past, really. Even though their numbers are not looking like Clarendon and St. James when it comes to Dashway and Westmoreland, it still has had some pretty high profiled cases in the past. But anyway, this one, if you see a face in this video of a young lady, it is the young lady that I am talking about in this story right here. So with no further ado, let's get right to it. So the story goes like this. A headline came out, right, and the headline said, teen found with her throat partially slashed, named attackers before her death. So them try dash her the girl, bust her throat like she a goat, you know, and dash her away a bush. People don't understand when I use the word dash way, it is to evoke a certain kind of feeling in us, because everybody has gotten very comfortable with the word, the common word that is used. And we don't feel like anything really happened. So, a next person murdered, alright, on about my business. But when you use dash, where you have people who take a second look and say, no man, why am I to use that word there? It does, or that phrase, it doesn't sound so good. You know, it's not humane. Well, what is not humane is what was done to the individual. But you want me to pretty up that situation so you can flip past it like how you scroll Instagram and then go on about your business. And I want these things to stick in people's mind. I dash for them, dash for the girl. Who bust a human throat and leave them in the bush? Now so you do ram goat? Even the ram goat get a better treatment because it go make soup. Or the meat go curry. Anyway, St. Ann police have taken 3 men into custody in relations to this issue of this female in the rural community of Woodstock in the parish of St. Ann on Tuesday. The teen succumbed to her injuries in hospital 2 days later. The deceased woman has since been identified as 18-year-old Tara K. Moncrief, otherwise called TC, of Woodstock in the parish. Now, I can sit here and say condolences to the family and all these other things, but we all know that when you lose an individual in your family, it is very heart-wrenching, especially a young individual that was promising and had a whole life ahead of them. Because 18 years old, you're not start live life yet. You're still a teen. That's why I'd say 18. She still had 19 to go. 20 not even welcome her yet. You know what I'm saying? And that was the end of that for her. So I can only imagine, because I've been down that road before. When it's sickness that takes away a family member, you can understand, because there's a process there before death. When it's age and sickness combined, you really can understand, because you can look and say, well, auntie or uncle or mama live them life, you know, because she lived till she at 85 or 95, and me there, me just at 35, and me I try push through, me hope me make it that far. You know what I'm saying? So that's easy to accept, or easier to accept. But when it's a young person, it's very hard to accept. So boy, bear in mind and keep them people here in your prayers if you are a praying person. You hear me I say? Okay, so here's how the whole story went down. It is alleged that she was stabbed several times, you know, and on top of that, her throat was slashed. But she managed to hang on through all that. She was assisted to the hospital where she underwent treatment, but she died on Tuesday, and as the police reported. Sources disclosed that prior to her death, she named her attackers, with the suspects being subsequently picked up by the police for questioning. Now, they're saying that it was a farmer that was going out to tend to his crop that came across her, draw her out of the bush and get some assistance, and took her to the hospital and all these things. Among those that were arrested was a man whom she had an intimate relationship with in the past. The police are asking anyone with assistance to please help with this investigation. Now, here's my thing. In Jamaica, them have this whole, if you confess, you get out early. They have this whole, arrest them, question them, and let them go. I am not for any of that. I think once your name is called in situations like these, especially in a situation like this, because her throat wasn't all the way slit, because if it was all the way slashed, she couldn't talk. She talk. I partially cut her throat, and I'm sure right now one of them will say, yo, me tell Benji if you do the job right, you know, and look what the man do, I see the girl come talk. So I don't know if you believe in God or not, but for me I say God makes you hold on for a reason. Because God knows that them people here probably done this already. And even if this I did them first time, this was a first time that was too extreme. This is somebody or some people that will do this again. Can you imagine doing this and getting away with it? You are empowered to feel like you can do this again. Yes, so after all that, she was able to talk, to call 3 names, and they were all picked up for questioning. I don't think no for questioning should be going on. I think yes, they should be questioned, but I think also they should be implicated, they should be arrested, they should be charged, and we should be looking forward to a trial and sentencing finalized with a hell of a sentence, life without the possibility of parole. Jamaica is very lenient when it comes to these kind of things. And I wouldn't be surprised if the next follow-up to this is they were questioned and let go after their high-powered attorney, if them family have money, were able to secure bail. Or they were released on bail until court date in 2026 or something like that. It just has to change. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. And hear this. In the meantime, keep this young lady in your prayers, right? Rest in peace, young lady, you're gone. Me not say rest in peace because I don't know about that part there. But I do these stories now and I put pictures of the places that they happen, because we don't want people think nobody good lives there. I've done these stories where people are saying, oh, just drop a bomb on the whole place and nuke it. Beautiful, beautiful St. Ann. Beautiful St. Ann. We just need to wipe out some of the nastiness that's going on in these beautiful places, don't it? So I put these pictures up so you can watch the video again if you've never been to St. Ann and get a feel for what that beautiful place looks like. Understand? Alright. It's SouFLoTV, man. Again, leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you can't leave your comments, it's because I've disabled the comment section due to certain things. Peace.